What's going on, everybody? It's Will, aka Will the Greatest, and I'm your host this week for the Marvelite podcast. And with me today, I have my regular co-host that consists of Luke.
What's poppin', internet?
And Nick.
What's poppin'?
Barf. Y'all remember what it stood for? Because apparently it's not time travel in those Avengers 4 set photos.
It's binary augmented...
something. Reality frequency or something like that?
No, retro framing.
Oh, okay.
Binary augmented retro framing. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. So yeah, which was introduced in what, Civil War?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and we've been seeing a lot of set photos from Avengers 4 that showcase like everyone from the 2012 Avengers in their like old costumes during the Battle of New York and afterwards, and Tony Stark. Yeah. People have been saying Tony Stark is blonde. I don't really see it.
His hair is a lighter color, and he is wearing
lighter. He's
wearing a shield outfit for some reason now.
Yeah.
You know, again, this has been heavily rumored that it was time travel, and then like 4 or 5 months ago, those like 1 or 2 pictures popped up online of the there was like some totes left on set that said barf, and so like, oh, it's not it's not time travel, it's not an alternate reality or whatever, it's just this.
I think they're doing that on purpose.
It's this retro framing, but then like, wait a minute, but yeah, like some people did point out that, you know, Marvel sometimes likes to stage these photos for a reason, and they've done it before, and they faked us out.
They do it in trailers with fake outs. Remember the trailer for Civil War where he said, "You started a war," and that line was so stupid, it was never in the movie?
Yeah.
It's like, you just started a war. It's like, Tony, what? What does that mean?
Sometimes they'll have actors kind of just do like a voiceover, and then they'll throw it in the trailer, like with the intention of never actually having that line in the film.
Yeah, because like the original cuts of that of the airport sequence have Spider-Man cut out of it because it was CGI, and you can do that.
Yeah.
In the other versions, because the original had him in a suit, and then they're like, we're not going to do that. So yeah, I feel like barf will play a role. I don't think it's going to be what we think it is, to quote Luke Skywalker.
Wait, but weren't these set photos like towards the end of their shoot on Avengers 4? Like, isn't like I think this is like the last stuff they filmed, right? Because they all like wrapped.
Yeah, it's from the past month and a half or so.
So like, my question is, if it's not time travel, then like, why is Ant-Man there? Why do they have these weird things on their wrist?
Well, there was a Reddit theory. Did you guys see the? Because when they confirmed that it was barf instead of like time travel, or whatever, like there was a Reddit theory that this scene is like at the end of Avengers 4. They're like training like Ant-Man, like he's part of the new Avengers or something. I don't know.
So they just have him simulate what he would do.
Yeah, like in the Battle of New York, like they went back to it or whatever. Like it's a training thing.
That would be really funny.
That's not a bad theory, but I just think that'd be a dumb way to train Ant-Man.
And
like,
remember, we see Hobo Hulk too. Remember?
We do see Hobo Hulk, and so like that makes me also wonder what's going on, because that was on the same set. Like that like it was. They were probably shooting different scenes, but those were taken on the same day on the same set. You know, not too far apart from each other. So
what's going on?
I think the set is too big for them to just be shooting a scene for like Ant-Man training in the danger room. You know what I mean?
He's in the danger room.
In the Avengers version of the danger room.
No, exactly. It's straight up the danger room from New York. That's
so we see the X-Men pop up at the end because they're training there too.
Yeah.
That is literally like the barf thing. That's literally the technology that runs the danger room.
It's like barf merges with the Reality Stone and the X-Men come into the universe.
Dude, that's where Hugh Jackman pops up.
Yeah, he just boop. Suddenly, it's huge Jackman.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think that theory is just really inaccurate, just for the simple fact that they're spending all of that. They're not spending all of that time and money.
That was the end of the shoot, though. Why would they be? Yeah, that's
no.
I mean,
highly doubt it.
Movies, of course, shoot in chronological order.
Because remember there were earlier the very first set photos that leaked, that like had the flashback Thor and Loki and all that. Like Tony had his black hair and he had his Black Sabbath shirt too.
Yeah.
So he looked way different than he does in these ones with like the blonde hair and the shield jumpsuit. So.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the set photos of him, Thor, and Loki from like, I want to say September.
No, you're right. He was, dude. Okay, I don't know what's going on at this point.
That's two different looks for Tony.
Yeah, I don't think it's two different Tonys. Woo!
So what if now, like, hear me out? What if the time stone is being utilized here to sort of look at the different outcomes and try to figure out which path to set the Avengers down? You know what I mean?
Like
sort
running
of like
a simulation, basically.
Not necessarily running a simulation, but we see like these different versions of them, like these different outcomes of that sort of like spiral out of the events of Avengers 1. And so like maybe, you know, Doctor Strange or even Ant-Man is utilizing the time stone for something. And so maybe these set photos are these different these sort of scenes from these different outcomes. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the way that they're utilizing the time stone. I don't know. That's just an idea. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah. All we can really do is just kind of.
That guy from Atlanta filming was posting about the photos too. He was like giving hints and stuff. He was saying the reason that Cap has his Avengers 1 suit on again is because he has no other suits left to wear. Like his other one is like all old and tattered. Like he took the.
Well, that could be, but again, why is Tony Stark wearing a Shield outfit and not his?
He's director of Shield.
Also, isn't his hair's a lot blonder in that? Like it's clearly the Avengers version of Steve.
Now that I mean that was an idea that I had. I almost expect Steve to wear that suit again come Avengers 3 or 4.
Oh God, that's the worst suit though.
It is awful, but it's a callback
so
to the first culmination. You know what I mean?
We didn't ask for that part. We don't need it.
No, I agree, but I can see them. I mean, they reused the original Cap suit in the Winter Soldier at the end of the film. I'm almost willing to bank on it. He will be wearing that suit by the end of Avengers 4.
But nobody likes that suit. Like objectively, no one likes that suit.
I mean. Honestly, the suit itself isn't terrible. It's like neck up is awful.
It's neck, and it's like that weird kind of side way. Like it's the way it's designed. I don't know. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah,
it's
but
not like
he's actually got
straight down.
Yeah, but he's actually got like red gloves though, and like red boots.
Yeah.
Does he have
like it's an actual like Cap suit?
Yeah, it is. It's just I don't know. I'm not a fan. I don't know. Granted, the Nomad suit is working its way into my heart. But yeah, also the thing that they have to address in both either Infinity War or Avengers 4, Bruce Banner's dead. So yeah, how does that work?
What do you mean Bruce Banner's dead?
He died on the bridge, on the Rainbow Bridge. We saw him jump and fall to his death.
I don't think that was literal. I think, you know, I think that was more of a theory.
He jumped like a solid 5 stories down.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. No, listen. He's also tried to commit suicide. He shot himself in the head.
I know.
And he
I
healed
think they
from
need
that.
to address. I'm not saying he can't come back. I'm just saying they need to explain it because we saw him splat against the thing and then come back as the Hulk.
Here's how you explain it. Oh shit! I thought I died from that fall. I guess I didn't.
Yeah, we thought you did too, Bruce.
Do you remember he said, if I ever transform back, I can, like, he dies? I'm like, they never addressed that, though, in the movie.
That's what I'm wondering about. It's like, is Bruce Banner gone, judging by the set photos
He's
on
in the
Avengers
trailer,
4?
though.
Yeah, and he's in the trailer twice, dude.
Yeah, so I'm just like, so what happened to all that shit?
Do you remember the theory that, like, Hulk and Banner split or something?
That Hulk did what?
That they split, because Banner's in the Hulkbuster.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that theory. Which,
yeah,
I guess that's one way to survive.
I mean, we do see parts of the Hulkbuster right behind him in the trailer, so
yeah.
I think that makes sense. And given the setting, it looks like that Natasha and Banner are talking in Wakanda, and then the next scene we see, you know, the Hulkbuster armor in Wakanda, so it just makes sense. Or even maybe Natasha's using it.